Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a solo guide. This is going to be for the Elite Challenge on the Cayo Perico Heist. Doing this will complete it in about an hour. The method will run a little shorter or a little longer depending on it. It shouldn't be too much longer, and it's not going to be like 45 minutes. But it's going to be very quick, very easy, in about an hour. I'll have the timestamps down below in the pinned comment if you want to use that, just so you kind of skip to where you need in case you already know some of this. Anyways, leave a like if it helps you out. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's get started. So what you're seeing right now is the scoping mission. And the scoping mission just has you go to the little area. And what the areas are going to be in Lago Zancudo, Paleto Bay, or Grapeseed. And you'll have to fly down into the Cayo Perico area. The game doesn't let you go back as a manager anymore. You are an arms smuggler, and that's your cover now. And that's why you have to use this. The flight will take about 3 to 4 minutes. For some reason, Rockstar wanted you to fly from the top of the map all the way down to the bottom of the map, and it's really fucking annoying that they did it like that, in my opinion. There's just no fucking point in doing that at all, right? Anyways, once you get to the island, you'll have to go through a little cutscene type shit. And then if you peep game, you'll see a dirt bike towards the end of the airfield. And that's going to be your best friend on the scoping mission because it's small and it's fast, right? And you can just navigate the island way easier, and it gives you more, it's more versatile, right? Big words here, because you're not a vehicle, so you don't have to deal with as much. You know what I'm saying? You can just go through shit. And if you do get caught though with the dirt bike, you lose the dirt bike. I mean, it's wherever you got caught at. So like if you get caught, try to get caught early on type shit. Anyway, the dirt bike is going to help you out a lot, and then make sure that you can stay away from the guards too, which is really not too hard because you have to get kind of close for them to even hear it. But once you do get caught, the game tells you don't keep getting caught or else you're going to be sent back. I've got caught 4 times, and I didn't try for the 5th time because I didn't want the mission to fail. But the game says that you'll be kicked off the island if you do. So just make sure you're careful. Like once you hit number 4, I wouldn't try to go any higher. The answer's probably out there. I don't know it, so that's why I didn't want to keep trying it. Anyways, make sure that you follow the path that I'm taking. Just hit the secondary spot, and then there's usually loot there. The secondary targets, there's usually going to be loot here. I had a heist the other day where I had no loot there, and it really broke my heart. But the secondary loot is usually there in these locations. Like I said, sometimes it's not, but very rare will you come up just completely empty. And then go to the other location, which is the field, right? The field location has more loot, which is going to be the cocaine, weed, or cash. Go ahead and grab that, and not grab it, but go ahead and take a picture of that too, and then head up to that tower. And then once you do the tower, you have to spot your target, which is like the 4th camera. And then I don't know if you have to do the painting, if you have to spot the painting, if you get it in the office. But there is a chance that there's a painting in Madrazo's office, or not Madrazo's, Rubio's office. And that painting, you can grab. I don't know if you have to spot it to grab it though, being that it's right fucking there. I would spot it just to be safe, go through both cameras in his office. And then once you do that though, you're done. You don't need the cameras anymore because you're not going to be able to get to anything else. And then after you get out of that little part of the mission, run up to a guard and get caught. That way you just go back to the airfield, and then once you're back in the airfield, you can just leave and head back to Los Santos. Pretty simple and straightforward. The approach vehicle that you're going to use is a submarine. I like the sub because it gives you the scuba gear, and the mission's it's pretty easy for the most part. Another solid mission is the Longfin mission. Longfin is good because it keeps you in Los Santos, the mission itself, and it's a pretty quick thing to do, but I think the sub might be a little quicker. And the sub, it's just this very simple mission. You know what I mean? The Longfin one, it's complicated, and it takes a little longer. Not much longer, but just a little bit. Anyways, the submission has you go to a Mayweather testing site, and most of them are going to be around the Paleto Bay area. It's the northern part of the map is where they want you at for whatever reason. And the submarine mission, you have to destroy the choppers that are above the water and the boats that are above the water, as you just saw me do. and then you go in the sub, and then you have to look for the jammer. The jammer is sometimes right there, and then other times you'll have to fight through the whole entire sub to grab it. And when you do, be careful because there's enemies everywhere. I'd recommend if you're about to turn a corner, you throw a sticky bomb out, throw something out to make sure that there is nobody right there whenever you grab it. You know what I mean? The radar jammer is usually in the very back, like of the sub, towards the bottom level, but sometimes it'll be in that room, and when it is, it's very smooth, and it'll move around in locations, but generally right there. And if you go left when you enter, you'll come across it. If it is there, then you're gonna see it in the little control room, and if it's not, then you'll have to fight your way through the whole submarine. But you know what I mean? It is what it is, kind of just a little trade-off, and it doesn't take that long anyway. Like, this mission does not take long at all. But most of the time that I've done it, like 5 minutes max type shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for this one. Let's go on to the next one. We will not be worried about the demolition charge mission at all because it's just not needed. But the plasma cutter is the next mission we're going to do, or the fingerprint cloner. I will be covering the fingerprint cloner mission in a second. Just let's cover the plasma cutter one first. This mission is just going to vary based off the loot you have, right? If you have the ruby diamond, the tequila, and then there's, I think, one more where you're going to have to use the plasma cutter, right? If you have the bearer bonds, you won't be using the plasma cutter at all. This mission has you go over to a warehouse where you break into it, and then you're not a warehouse, like an office type shit, and then you break into it and you take a picture of the board right there. It'll be right there where I looked at the first time. You take a picture of it, make sure you don't get too close or else Pavel won't like it. Make sure you stand far enough back, like on the other side of the room type shit, just so that it's fine. But then once you send that picture to him, he'll give you the location of wherever it's kept. The plasma cutter's kept. There's like a deal going down or some shit, and you have to go break it up. And when you get there, you can use as many explosives as you want. You won't destroy the plasma cutter, right? So if you want to go in balls fucking to the wall, then go out, you know, show out. There's no real stealth part of this. It's like the first mission. There is no stealth. But make sure that whenever you do it, like I use the helicopter to pick something up or pick the plasma cutter up because you don't even have to land. You just have to get like 10 feet above. That you actually do trigger. Like you hit the part of the mission where it wants you to, because if it still says go to Rockford Hills, even if you have the plasma cutter, it doesn't matter. You have to go to Rockford Hills before it will recognize you have the plasma cutter and actually let you do stuff with it. Don't know why they did it like that, but it is what it is. Really, that's going to be it for this mission, though. You'll have enemies chasing you on the way back, but if you're in a helicopter, it's really not going to be a problem at all. The mission's very simple, very easy. Takes like 3 or 4 minutes max. The safe codes mission's pretty easy. It has you go into the casino and then you have to go to the penthouse and just kind of bust into a party that's going on. The goal is just to kill the target and then you take the codes off of them. The mission tells you have to go stealthy, and if you take out the guards outside that you saw me just shoot, that if you take them out stealthy, then you'll be able to, you'll be able not to be seen by the guards inside. As soon as you come inside, everybody knows what's going on. So there's no need to worry about taking them out stealthily and real quick and all that. Just don't worry about that. Just kill them, and you'll be good. The stealth part is retarded. Right here is the first location that he can be in. It'll be that little bedroom. I'll run to it, and then right here. One time, my first time doing this, I caught him on fire on accident doing that method. But anyway, if he's not in that location, then you have to run through those doors right there to your left, and then right here to the right will be the next location that he'll be at. And if he's not there, then he's going to be at the bar, which is over to the left. And for me, he was in the location right there. Somehow the sticky bomb didn't kill him. But you'll have to go through these doors right here, and then boom, right there, that bar that I was shooting at, he'll be right in that area if you haven't seen him yet. Once you kill him, though, you'll just have to search his body, and then once you get the codes, you'll go on out. You'll be told to leave. There will be dudes that'll greet you at the elevator, and then when they greet you at the elevator, kill them, get on the elevator, you'll go outside, you'll be taken outside, and then just throw a sticky bomb down, blow yourself up, because the mission will just be over, right? You don't have to go back to Pavel or nothing. All you have to do is lose the cops, So once you lose the cops, which you can do by killing yourself, then you know what I mean, you're good. You're golden. The mission's over. This one's really quick, really easy. The longest part about this mission is really gonna be like loading screens and travel time. You know what I mean? Very simple mission right here. The fingerprint cloner is going to be a very, very, very easy mission. Also, mission just has you go to a warehouse, which is right here, and then once you go inside the warehouse, you're going to have to deal with a couple of enemies that are inside. Right? No big deal, really, no big deal. And then it'll tell you not to get spotted by the cameras and stuff. No matter what you do, when you go inside, if you kill the first dude, you get seen. Right? So you might as well just kind of run in there, blast everybody, and then go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a dude right here to the right, though, so be careful because he's hidden, and I'm pretty sure he has a shotgun. And then you're going to have to hack that laptop, and then it'll give you the location of the next warehouse where you'll have to go. And at this warehouse, you cannot be seen. And this hack is very easy. My bad, I got a little ahead of myself. This hack is very easy. It's just the sightseer one that you did in the past. It's very, very easy. Anyway, at the next warehouse location, though, you can't be seen by the cameras. So just whenever you get there, shoot the cameras, blow them up, whatever. Make sure they're destroyed. Walk in, and then go find the scanner thing. It's usually going to be on one of the back two desks, but if not, just stare at the desk to the left as you run by, and then you'll spot it. Like, it's not that hard to find. It's only going to be on one of those like 4 table desk things. It's usually going to be in the back, like 2 or 3 type shit. It's really not that sophisticated of a mission. Really, that's it for this one. Once you get it, head back to the submarine and call it a day. The cutting torch mission is very, very, very easy to do. All you have to do is go to a construction site, and then you find the torch. You just walk around, and boom. Alright, the mission doesn't make you do stealth because there's a hard hat at every location marked with a white dot on the bottom of the radar. And when you get there, you can just throw that on. As long as you don't have a gun out or bump into anybody, then you're fine, right? And it says if you stay in their cone of sight, if you stay in their vision for too long, too. So don't bump into anybody, and don't have a gun out, and then don't stand there in front of them for too long, and you'll be good. Everybody likes to go construction work and fucking Christmas sweaters, you know what I'm saying? And the mission's pretty easy. At every location, there's gonna be the 3 locations are this, which is the tower that's being built for 7 years. Right here, I kind of triggered them. And then the other locations are the building that's being built for 7 years in like right across the highway from this area. And then you got the mansions by Michael's house. There's something being built there, I think a house. And over there's another location. Each location has the hard hat there, and each thing you kind of do the same thing, just run around until you find it. The 2 that are the one here, and then the other thing that was being built for 7 years, which is right now in the bottom right corner, that place, everything is on one level. All the torch locations are on one level, and then at the one by Michael's house, which is the mansion one, there's multiple levels of stuff. There's multiple levels you have to search, but it's a house size thing, so it's not really big. Anyway, that's really it for this mission. Just take it back to the sub and call it a day. So the next thing you're going to want to have to worry about now is the weapons. Now, make sure you buy the silencers for your guns, and I highly recommend that you use the crack shot loadout, because all the shooting that you have to do is either long range or super close range. There's no in between. So the pistol lets you deal with the people up close, and you get to lock on if you're on consoles. And then if your target's far away, then you can just use the sniper rifle, get a headshot, and boom. Anyway, there's 2 missions for your weapons, and this one is the office one. And whenever you get the office mission, you have to go in and just kill everybody there, right? And then you end up getting your weapons, believe it or not. Just kill everybody, and it's actually a very simple mission. Taking that path, I feel, is the best because you still have a lot of cover along the way. If you don't have a lot of cover, being that they have assault rifles and stuff, mission can be very, very hard. And then also make sure that you go through the roof on this mission, because if you don't go through the roof, then you'll have to go through the front door, which has a bunch of enemies there. And I'm pretty sure that if you get spotted by those enemies, these dudes will be ready for you when you get up here. Whereas if you just go through the roof, they're not ready. They're all there, and then you get to take care of them before they can even really fight back. What you have to do though is once you clear them, you go over to where the gun safe is, which is where I was just at, and press right on the D-pad. It won't let you, and then there's a computer that was right behind you, and you just go over to that computer and then hack it. Right, it's the little number game that the Sightseer missions had you do, and very simple, very easy, like not too sophisticated at all. Grab your guns, call it a day, run out. I think you'll have enemies chasing you. No, you'll have enemies chasing you, but don't worry about them. Just get back to the submarine. The Mayweather mission is the next weapons mission that you can get instead of the office one. The mission's very annoying because of how long it is for no reason. The game wants you to follow a chopper from the Merryweather base all the way in the south up to towards the north part of the map. And it's very annoying. The locations the chopper will be going to is going to be the place behind Suburban in Sandy Shores, which is right next to the counterfeit. It's the oil fields right behind that big outlet mall in Sandy Shores. And then in Grapeseed, there's in the farms, there's going to be a location. And then in the power station, there's another location. So you'll be able to tell because the chopper will fly straight there, right? So if the chopper's staying, like, if it looks like it's going to be heading towards the oil fields, go towards the oil fields. If it looks like it's going towards the farm place in Grapeseed, go to Grapeseed. If it's going to the power station, go to the power station. You'll be able to tell clearly where it's going. Like the path that it takes is just way different. And just head out there, like in the direction the chopper's going. Just go ahead and head out. And then once you get there, go ahead and kill all the enemies there. Land and kill all the enemies. Don't use explosives, because if you blow up the Avenger, you fail the mission. You'll have to go all the way back down to your sub. Don't do that. Don't worry about doing that, right? And if you want to save a little bit of time here, you can return your sub, and then once you get up to where the mission is, you can call it back in, so that then it's as close to you as possible and you can just fly straight to it. Little pro tip right there. But anyway, once you get there, kill all the enemies, and then wait for the Valkyrie to fly over to you. Once the Valkyrie gets to you, wait for the game to tell you to blow it up at the bottom of the screen, because if you blow it up before that, then it ends the mission, right? The mission's over, and then you fail, and all you have to do all that stuff again for no reason. But once you destroy it, you'll have to board the Avenger, and then inside the Avenger, there's going to be two dudes that are waiting for you, guarding the weapons. Those dudes, just take them out, grab the weapons, the Avenger will take off, and then you'll have to grab, parachute, jump out, and then just get into your helicopter, call it a day, right? Fly back to your sub, drop it off, and now we're ready for the finale, right? Ready for the finale right now. The finale is very simple once you learn the method. You have to go through the drainage tunnel, and whenever you're selecting everything, make sure that you pick drainage tunnel infiltration, and then make sure you pick main dock as your exfil point. And then anyway, whenever you're doing it, the submarine gives you the scuba gear. You can swim very quickly over to the thing, knock it out like that with the cutting torch, call it a day. Once you're in the compound, go ahead and run the path that I went. You go straight and then make a left and then go straight through that little area. Hop up over this wall, hop up onto the bush, over the wall, go by the table, jump down right there, and then run right here. There's going to be a guard right here. Don't let him see you. Boom. Kill him. Fucking, simple solutions, simple problems. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, this guard. Boom. Headshot, right? Kill him too. And then move on about your day. There's going to be a guard coming down these stairs right here. Go ahead and hit him with the headshot too. The ones with the red cone of vision are going to be the ones with the keys, most likely. If the key doesn't drop, you can find the guard with it, or you can just roll with the punches and deal with it. Once you head into the office, make sure that you grab everything you can. If you have a painting, make sure you grab that. And then if you don't have the painting, then, well, you don't really have to worry about that. The safe, make sure you hit the safe. It's right in the back right corner of the office. And then it has it's like 50,000 to I think like 90 something thousand in it. But go ahead and hit that, and if you have the key, hit the small lockbox too. Get your Perico pistol. Now the fingerprint thing, there's going to be 3 hacks on normal, 4 hacks on hard, and the best way to do this is to set, once you see the first one, each level, take away 1 and when you go right, you'll cycle through everything, right? And then when you go each level, it's one less to get there. So if I see the first one in the second level, I just have to hit one over to the right, and boom, I have the right fingerprint thing. On the third level, two to the right, boom, right fingerprint. Fourth level, three to the right, right fingerprint, and so forth, so on. It's always like that. It always works. You can go left as you get to the bottom to get quicker, but let's keep it simple for now. I'll probably end up making a video in the future that'll go over that a little bit more, so that I can kind of go in a little bit more depth and give more quicker things to do, little beat times and stuff. Anyway, once you finish your hacks, you'll be taken down. You'll be able to get on the elevator and head down into the basement. And if you have the plasma cutter, it'll be a little bit different for you. All you'll have to do, though, is make sure it's like all you have to do is hold down R2 until you get up into that red, and then let go of it and stay in the red. Just keep tapping it to stay in the red of the heat. Just that way you get through it as quick as possible, and you don't really have to worry about too much, right? You don't have to worry about it overheating, and you don't have to sit there forever trying to do it. That's the simple way to do it. It's just kind of like the drilling thing, right? In the Fleeka heist, you got to be real sensitive with it. You know what I'm saying? The next hack, same thing. All you have to do is set them equal, right? So here's number one. That's number one over. It's very simple. These hacks are very easy once you know that there's a system behind it. It's not just straight randomness. There's a little system behind it. That's all you have to figure out, though. If you have the keys, this is where you're going to want to go. If you don't have the keys, then don't worry about this. Head straight up the elevator and out. If I would recommend going right once you do hit that little tunnel, though, and then follow this path. If there's not a dude walking around right there, like if he's not turned back around, just run over to that door, call it a day, and escape. Alright, so now once you're out of the compound, just run over to this dude and catch him with a little headshot, right? Very simple, very easy. And then run over to this dude. You're going to catch him with the headshot. Do not use the sniper rifle. If you use the sniper rifle, it will cause you a little bit of trouble because your bullets will go through and stuff like that. Don't use the sniper rifle at all. There's no point. And then just follow this path and you'll be good. What I recommend is that you gotta take out those two dudes, hit them with the headshot, and then hit that camera with a little shooting action too. And there's a dude in a tower that can see you. Stick towards the fence and he won't be able to see you. And then once you get right here, right, like I'm right on the edge of his vision, right on the outside of it, right on the inside, wherever. And then that's fine though, because he can't see you. You know what I mean? Hit right here, you get on top of that hill, you pull out the trusty dusty sniper rifle, you shoot this dude in the head, right? Make sure you have his head and just pray that he doesn't move, right? That's what I'm realizing every time I shoot at the guards, is that I'm just hoping that they don't fucking move, because if they do move, then it's over with, you know what I'm saying? And then after that though, just head over to the field area, and then there's gonna be a dude there that you're gonna have to take out. And this dude's going to be kind of annoying to take out because he's sneaky, right? Like sometimes it'll miss his head, sometimes it won't. Just make sure that it doesn't. Then there's going to be another dude at the field house where the secondary target was that you're going to want to hit too. You hit this dude and then boom, you have free access. There might be a dude that ends up walking up behind you though, so be careful if you're grabbing both things of loot that he doesn't walk up behind you and catch you. And then from there, what you're going to want to do is head over to the next location, which is the garage area, and then hit that loot. In this footage, I don't have to hit that loot, but if you do, then there's going to be a dude over there you take out, and then there's a dude walking on the road that you have to take out. I don't have footage for it, but there's a dude that walks on the road you'll take out, and then there's a dude that is, by the processing little area that you'll have to take out too. It's really not that much work. You'll see it come up in a second. So right, you're driving over here, and then this is where you're gonna go. Say your loot bags aren't full yet. Now you're gonna head over here, and this vehicle, you avoid it. I've never really encountered that vehicle ever. You know, like it's never been a problem for me. But you just kind of get around it and don't worry about it, and then just run. Right now, to my right is the garage location that has the other loot. So if you wanted to get that other loot, you can do that, and if you don't, then that's fine. The right here is how you're gonna kill this dude. You would run over here, and if the dude's out on his little patrol thing, you'd catch him. Right here, you go out wide, go out wide. I'm not going out wide. Go out wide. There we go, going out wide, and then kind of let him come to you. You know what I'm saying? Boom, kill him. There's multiple kind of areas you'll have to catch him at, but just catch him wherever. And right here is that garage location that you would hit if you didn't have. If I didn't have full loot bags, I would be right there. I kill this dude on the road, and then I run over to my boat, and you'll see the rest of the footage. It's pretty simple. That's really it for the video. I hope it helps you. Go ahead, and this dude right here, you're gonna want to kill him. My bad for kind of trying to end it too early. This dude, kill him. It doesn't matter if you get spotted for the elite challenge. You're good. Just keep going, right? Anyway, that's it for this video officially. Get on that dinghy, call it a day, end the heist. This is the best way you can make money in the game, and I hope that this does make you a lot of money. Anyways, if this video helps you with the heist, leave a like. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want more content, subscribe. Peace out and stay safe, Brodies.